Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, friends, dreamers, fighters, and future legends. We are gathered here today not just to listen to words, but to awaken something deep inside each of us. A fire, a drive, a hunger. Today, we're going to talk about success, but not in the cliched, watered-down way you've heard 1,000 times before. We're going to dig deep. We're going to unearth the secret to success, the real, raw, unfiltered truth that separates the dreamers from the doers, the wishers from the warriors. And let me begin with a bold truth. Success is not a secret. It's a decision. But it's not just one decision. It's thousands. Every day, success is forged in the fires of repeated, deliberate action. And it starts not in your environment, not in your bank account, not even in your talent. It starts in your mind. Mindset is the foundation. If you want to change your life, you have to first change your mind. Your mindset is the lens through which you see the world. It's the internal voice that whispers, "You can," or screams, "You can't." Most people fail not because they lack ability, but because they lack belief. They've already lost the battle before they ever step on the battlefield. Let me ask you something. How do you speak to yourself? Because your self-talk is your programming. If you feed your mind fear, doubt, and excuses, you will live in fear, doubt, and excuses. But if you feed it courage, confidence, and resilience, you will live with unstoppable force. The world doesn't owe you success, but your mind can create it. Your mind is your weapon. Sharpen it, strengthen it, feed it, guard it. Because once you master your mind, you will master your world. Discipline, the bridge between goals and achievement. Everybody wants to be successful. Everybody wants the result, the money, the recognition, the respect. But very few are willing to embrace what success truly demands: discipline. Discipline is doing what you need to do, even when you don't feel like doing it. Anyone can work hard when they feel inspired. But the winners, the real champions, they grind even when they're tired. They rise even when they've fallen. They show up even when no one's watching. Success is not built in the grand moments. It's built in the quiet ones, in the early mornings, the late nights, the lonely hours. When you're pushing through, when no one's clapping, and you're still moving forward, that's discipline. That's success. Let me say this loud and clear. Success is not about motivation. It's about consistency. Motivation is fleeting. It fades. But discipline sticks. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel. Discipline gets up. Discipline does the work. Every single day. Embrace failure like a friend. If you're afraid to fail, then you're afraid to grow. Let that sink in. You see, we've been conditioned to fear failure, to treat it like a disease, something to avoid, something to be ashamed of. But the truth is, failure is a mentor. Failure is feedback. Failure is part of the process. Show me a person who's never failed, and I'll show you a person who's never tried. Steve Jobs got fired from his own company. Oprah was told she was unfit for television. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. And yet, they didn't let failure define them. They let it refine them. Here's the truth. You are going to fail. You're going to mess up. You're going to fall short. But the question is not, will I fall? The question is, will I rise? Every failure holds a lesson. Extract it. Learn from it. Build from it. Because success is not avoiding failure. Success is stacking it, using it as bricks to build your castle. The power of vision. If you don't know where you're going, how will you ever get there? Vision is your internal compass, your guiding light. It's the image in your mind so powerful that it pulls you toward it. You have to see it vividly, clearly, daily. Close your eyes for a second. Picture your best life. Not the life they told you to want. Not the life that fits in a box. I'm talking about your life, your dreams, your goals, your passions. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What are you doing? Who are you helping? Who are you becoming? Hold that vision. Nurture it. Protect it. Speak it into existence. Because everything that is real today was once just a vision, a dream, a thought. Vision is where success begins. But execution is where success is made. So once you see it, chase it. Action, the only truth. You can read all the books, watch all the videos, listen to all the podcasts. But if you don't act, nothing changes. Knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is power. Don't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. Don't wait until you feel ready. You never will. Just start. Take messy action. Take uncomfortable action. Take uncertain action. But just take action. Let me give you a truth bomb. Imperfect action beats perfect intention. Stop thinking and start doing. Stop planning and start building. The world is moved by doers, not dreamers. You don't need more time. You need more courage. You don't need more resources. You need to be more resourceful. Action is the secret ingredient that makes dreams come alive. Character over clout. In a world obsessed with likes, followers, and fame, never forget, character is king. Success without integrity is failure in disguise. You can have the world at your feet, but if you lose yourself in the process, you've gained nothing. Be kind. Be honest. Be humble. Work hard in silence, and let your results make the noise. Remember this. It's not about what you achieve. It's about who you become on the way there. Let success be your shadow. Follow your values. Chase excellence, and let success follow you. Surround yourself with giants. You become like the people you spend the most time with. So ask yourself, are the people around you pushing you forward or pulling you back? Are they feeding your fire or drowning your flame? Cut off negativity like cancer. Protect your energy. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, uplift you, inspire you, and hold you accountable. No one makes it alone. Every successful person has a tribe. Find yours. Build one. Be one. Gratitude is fuel. Here's a paradox. The more grateful you are, the more success you will attract. Gratitude isn't weakness. It's strength. It's not about settling. It's about recognizing abundance. When you're grateful for what you have, you attract more to be grateful for. Start every day with thankfulness. Not just when things go right, but especially when they go wrong. Gratitude shifts your perspective. It grounds you. It reminds you of your why. And when your why is strong enough, your how will always appear. Legacy. Leave the world better than you found it. Success isn't just about what you achieve. It's about what you give. What will they say about you when you're gone? What impact will you leave? What lives will you touch? A true legacy is built not in moments of glory, but in acts of service. In kindness. In leadership. In giving without expecting. You were not just born to pay bills and die. You were born to matter. To make a dent. To light up the world in your own unique way. Your story can inspire millions. Your struggles can help others heal. Your life can be the spark that starts a wildfire of transformation. But you have to choose that life. Success does not come to those who simply dream at night, but to those who are willing to stay awake, chasing those dreams with relentless passion and unshakable determination. The secret to success is not found in shortcuts or hacks, but in the quiet, consistent, daily decisions to show up, work hard, and never stop learning. No one will hand you your destiny. You must build it brick by brick, even when the world tells you to stop, and especially when the voice in your head whispers that you can't. To be truly successful, you must develop the courage to walk alone, to believe in your path when no one else sees your vision, and to persist when the applause stops. Success requires falling in love with the process, not just the outcome, because it's in the grind, the growth, and the grit where greatness is born. Your future self is begging you to stop procrastinating, to stop doubting, and to start acting like the version of you who already has everything you've ever wanted. The most successful people in the world aren't the smartest or the most talented. They are the ones who refuse to quit when everyone else did. Success is not a mystery hidden behind locked doors. It's a mountain, and every step you take, every day you climb, brings you closer to the summit. When your desire to succeed becomes greater than your fear of failing, you unlock a version of yourself that is unstoppable, unshakable, and undeniable. The universe doesn't reward intentions, it rewards action. So move forward boldly, imperfectly, and fearlessly, because motion beats meditation every time. Success isn't about having all the answers. It's about having the courage to keep asking the questions and the humility to keep learning through every failure. You were not born to merely survive. You were born to thrive, to conquer, to create, and to leave this world better than you found it. The true secret to success is buried in your daily habits, hidden in how you spend your mornings, who you surround yourself with, and what you believe about yourself. The greatest obstacle to your success is not the competition or your circumstances. It's the story you keep telling yourself about why you can't win. You don't become successful by waiting for the right opportunity. You become successful by creating it with your own two hands. Every excuse you use to stay comfortable today is one more reason you'll stay stuck tomorrow, while your future self silently begs for change. Your dreams were given to you for a reason, and success is simply the discipline to keep pursuing them long after the mood has left. No one sees the early mornings, the late nights, the self-doubt, the tears, or the sacrifices, but they will see the result, and that's where your power lies. To succeed, you must learn to be comfortable being uncomfortable, because the path to greatness is paved with challenges that force you to evolve. When you commit to being 1% better every day, you don't just grow, you multiply, and that momentum will carry you further than talent ever could. The secret to long-term success is falling in love with discipline, marrying consistency, and divorcing your excuses permanently. The day you stop blaming circumstances and start taking complete ownership of your life is the day you begin your journey to true success. You don't need to be the best in the world. You just need to be the best version of yourself, every day, without compromise or apology. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated daily, stacked quietly behind closed doors, where no one watches, but everyone will one day admire. There will always be someone smarter, richer, or more talented, but no one can outwork or outlast someone who refuses to give up. If your dreams don't scare you a little and excite you a lot, then you're not aiming high enough, and success will forever remain out of reach. Time is the only currency you can't earn back, so spend it on your goals, your growth, and your greatness, not on distractions and regrets. Every great success story starts with a decision, one bold, terrifying, soul-shaking decision to believe in something bigger than fear. True success is not just reaching the peak, but lifting others as you climb, because the legacy you build matters more than the title you hold. At the end of the day, success is not what the world gives you, but what you've become through the trials, the tears, and the triumphs. It's time to decide. Success doesn't happen by chance. It happens by choice. It's time to stop blaming, stop waiting, stop wishing, stop doubting. It's time to own your life. The secret to success isn't a secret anymore. It's your mindset. It's your discipline. It's your courage to fail. It's your relentless action. It's your values. It's your people. It's your gratitude. It's your vision. It's your decision. So I'll ask you now, will you choose it? Will you choose growth over comfort? Will you choose courage over fear? Will you choose purpose over popularity? Will you choose to rise, to fight, to build, to lead, to become? Because if you do, the world is waiting for you. Let's stop waiting for the perfect time and start becoming the perfect person for the time we have. You are not average. You are not here by accident. You were built for greatness. And that greatness starts now. Thank you.